Ready? You got your minds ready? Close your eyes. And you got to visualize it in your brain. You ready? Okay. Once upon a time, Once upon a time, far, far away, there was a little girl named Red Riding Hood. They called her Red Riding Hood because she wore a long red jacket with a red hood. So one day, Red Riding Hood decided to go visit her grandmother because she heard her grandmother was sick. So she was walking along the woods with a picnic basket that she had made for her and her grandma. So when she was walking, she ran into a wolf. The wolf said, "Hey, little girl, what are you doing here in these woods?" She said, "Oh, I'm going to visit my grandmother." And he said, "Where does your grandmother stay?" She said, "Oh, my grandmother stays right down the woods next to a little creek." And he said, "Oh, what does her house look like?" "She has a wooden house with a green wooden door, and she has a big apple tree out front and a little brown cat that sleeps on the porch." And he said, "Oh, okay. What is your grandma's name?" She said, "Oh, my grandma's name is Mary." And he says, "Oh, okay." So he's like, "Okay, well, it was nice to meet you." And then he scurries off, and Red Riding Hood skips along the path down the forest or in the woods to go visit her grandma. So while she walking, the big bad wolf went to Red Riding Hood's grandmother's house and ate her grandmother. So then he put on Red Riding Hood's grandmother's sleeping dress and her hair bonnet and her glasses. So Red Riding Hood finally reached her grandmother's house and came in. She said, "Grandma, hi, it's me. I came to eat this picnic basket with you." And she says, "Oh," but remember, y'all, it's the wolf. The wolf dressed up like her grandma. She says, "Oh, baby, come a little bit closer. I can't see you." Red Riding Hood looks at her grandmother and was like, something is off about my grandma. So she says, "Oh, Grandma, what big eyes you have." She said, "The better to see you with, my dear." And then she says, "Oh, Grandma, what a big nose you have." And Grandma says, "The better to smell you with, my dear." Then Red Riding Hood says, "Oh, Grandma, what big teeth you have." And the wolf says, "The better to eat you with, my dear." And he grabbed Red Riding Hood and tried to eat her, but she fought and she screamed and she screamed, and while she screamed, the wood chopper up the street heard her. So he ran and bust in there with his axe, and he saw Red Riding Hood and the wolf fighting, and he chopped the wolf up.
Who?
The man who cut the wood up the street. He came in there to help because he heard Red Riding Hood screaming. So he cut the wolf open, and they found Grandma. She was still alive because he swallowed her whole. And Grandma was like, "Oh, thank you so much, Sonny boy, for helping me and my grandbaby from this big bad wolf." And then she was like, "I don't even know why he came here." And then Red Riding Hood was like, "I know, Grandma." And she was like, "Well, why did he come here?" And she was like, "Well, I saw him when I was walking to your house, and he was asking me all these questions about where did you live and your name and where was I going. And I told him." And the grandma said, Red Riding Hood, no, you know we don't talk to strangers. You told that strange wolf all our business. And then he came to eat me and tried to eat you too, baby. You can't be talking to strangers. And Red Riding Hood cried and said, I know, Granny, I'm sorry. And then she gave her grandmother a hug and a kiss. And they went ahead and got cleaned up and ate all of the picnic basket. And you know what we learned from this story? What the moral of this story is? Never talk to strangers. Okay? Because
you're not going to try to do going at the park.
At the park? No, you don't talk to strangers anywhere. Not just don't talk to strangers because they could be a big bad wolf and try to hurt you, like the big bad wolf did.
Turn to a big bad wolf.
No, they probably gonna be mean like a big bad wolf. They not actually a big bad wolf. What do we say when we see strangers?
Don't talk to them.
No, what Mama told you to say when a stranger try to get you or talk to you? Stranger danger. Say it. Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
I can't say that.
Yes, you can.
But I can't say it because we can go to sleep.
Go to sleep, boy. You get on my nerves.